on 3rd May, the leader of the opposition in Bihar, Tejasvi Yadav of the RJD, joined in as the chief guest of the Parshuram Jayanti celebrations organized by the Bhumihar Brahmin Ekta Manch, a social outfit. The event was remarkable because it definitely signaled an end to the traditional animosity between the two communities, Bhumihars and Yadavs. For the BJP, which is in an uneasy ruling alliance with the Janata Dal United, this coming together of two powerful castes which have traditionally had an antagonistic equation is not good news. So what exactly is the BJP's Bhumihar problem? The upper caste Bhumihars, who have been part of the BJP's core vote base in the state, have been getting increasingly alienated from the party. In last month's by-poll in Bochaha assembly seat, the community aligned with the Yadavs and lower caste Malhars and gave a thumping victory to the RJD candidate. This shift, according to Bihar BJP leaders, is because the community is upset at being sidelined by the party leadership over a period of time. As per a Lok Niti CSDS research, the upper castes comprising of Brahmins, Bhumihars and Rajputs are about 15% of Bihar's population. In 2000, BJP had secured 31% of the upper caste votes on its own, which increased to 32% in 2005. The figure dipped slightly in 2010, with the BJP getting the support of 27% of upper caste. According to the research, 2014 Lok Sabha election was a wave election for the Bharatiya Janata Party as it secured 63% of the votes among upper caste. So who are Bhumihars? Distinguished by their occupation of farming. There has been no caste census after 1931, but the Bhumihars are counted among the upper caste that reportedly comprise about 11 to 15% of the state's population. The community has a substantial presence in Begusarai, Muzaffarpur, Nawada, Munger and Vaishali. Despite their modest numbers, they are considered the landed gentry in Bihar and wield influence disproportionate to their numerical strength. The community backed the Congress staunchly for decades, but that changed in the 1990s. The turbulent decade witnessed a spurt of massacres, allegedly perpetrated by Maoists against landlords. The Lalu Rabri regime also positioned itself against the relatively prosperous landowning community. According to reports from the time, there was widespread suspicion that the Yadavs had engineered the massacres due to Bhumihar's stand against reservation. Between 1995 and the 2020 assembly polls, Bhumihars along with other upper castes have been with the BJP, but the equations are now changing. In the case of the Bochaha assembly seat, the BJP candidate lost by a margin of over 40,000 votes. The party, as well as political observers, have attributed this in large part to the Bhumihars' decision to vote together for the RJD as a way to show the BJP that they should not be taken for granted. The Bhumihars also supported the RJD in the recent polls to 24 legislative council seats, with 3 leaders winning on the party's ticket. The BJP has been concerned over the recent developments, and a number of BJP leaders believe that a course correction can be effected by striking a better caste balance. For the past 2 terms of the NDA government in Bihar, the BJP state unit chief has come from the OBC community, Sanjay Jaiswal now and Nityanand Rai, the union minister before him. With Jaiswal's tenure due to end in September this year, some party leaders told ThePrint that the next state president should be from an upper caste community and preferably a Bhumihar. According to a BJP source, some of the names doing the rounds include the current Speaker of the Bihar Assembly, Vijay Kumar Sinha, another BJP Minister Nitin Nabin, Jivesh Mishra, Ashwani Kumar Chaube and Giriraj Singh. Also under consideration is Vivek Thakur, Rajya Sabha MP and son of CP Thakur, one of the tallest Bhumihar leaders. One of the BJP leaders told ThePrint that a section of the BJP is under the wrong impression that Bhumihars and upper caste voters don't have any other alternative, and hence, even if they want to, they will not align with the RJD. The BJP leader said there has been a generational shift that has occurred and new alignments will come into play. He said the way representation of Bhumihars by the BJP in electoral politics has been reduced over a period of time is something that cannot be ignored and the party needs to look into it. Even as the BJP considers its next moves, RJD's Tejasvi Yadav has been making a concerted effort to woo Bhumihars, who at one time were staunchly united against his father Lalu Prasad Yadav. At the Parshuram Jayanti celebration this month, Tejasvi Yadav appealed to the Parshuram Samaj, including Bhumihars, to shower their blessings on him. Parshuram, believed to be among the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu, has a large following among the Bhumihars. In last month's by-poll in Bochaha assembly seat, the community aligned with the Yadavs and lower caste Mallas and gave a thumping victory to the RJD candidate. While the BJP has internally acknowledged the problem in Bihar, can it make the course correction in time is something that we need to watch out for. This is Neelam Pandey reporting for The Print.